This is major Giants news. Major Giants news. Dexter Lawrence. We heard that he just doesn't want to be a Giant anymore, that he has requested a trade. So people were thinking, can the Giants and Dexter Lawrence figure something out? Well, according to, this is from Ryan Dunleavy. He shared this over on X. Dexter Lawrence no longer wants a new deal from the Giants. Paul Schwartz is reporting that $28 million solution is off the board. So no new contract for Dexter Lawrence now. His time with the Giants is over, a source said. Where do the Giants go from here? This is insane. We all know that Dexter Lawrence requested a trade. Then the Giants and Dexter Lawrence began to negotiate a new contract. And obviously that's the way, if you're the Giants, that's the way you want to go. Now, supposedly there's been very little trade interest for Dexter Lawrence. Number one, I believe Schwartz reported that as well. Yes, from Paul Schwartz. I'm going to show you. This is from Big Blue Film Room. There has been very little trade interest for Dexter Lawrence per Paul Schwartz. Schwartz. Sorry, Paul. And then Dexter Lawrence, as we know, requested a trade, but his trade request was just not an attempt at more money, but more so that he doesn't want to be a Giant and wants a change of scenery. This makes sense with the most recent report, the most recent one, that he doesn't want to be here. That Dexter Lawrence does not want to be a New York Giant anymore. He no longer wants a new deal. His time with the Giants is over. This puts the Giants in a very difficult situation because according to Field Yates, he believes a first rounder, especially from next year's draft, that's extremely unlikely for the Giants to get for Dexter Lawrence. Because a few things. Lawrence is going to cost his new team that trades for him a brand new deal, a lot of money. He's probably trying to find like $30 million. And then on top of that, you have to trade capital away. So with that being said, being that he's going to cost you so much money, being that he is he's getting older, 28 years old, he'll turn 29 in November, so during the season, and being that he had a down season last year, all of that plays into what could the Giants get for Lawrence, and it may not even be a first-round draft pick. They may not be able to get a first-round draft pick for Dexter Lawrence. Wild. Insane. It's not the fact that they can't get a first-round draft pick for him. Like, I get it. It's just the Giants right now, zero leverage. Zero. They have none. I wouldn't be shocked if they got him just for a second-round pick, then a future third, or a third this year and a fourth next year. I wouldn't be shocked if something like that happened. Just because right now the Giants have no leverage. They have none. Unless there's a bidding war for Dexter Lawrence. Now, we've seen on social media, you've seen it, I've seen it, that lots of Bengals players are cryptically posting on social media about Dexter Lawrence. Specifically, former Giant B.J. Hill. Now, the Bengals have the 10th pick in the draft? Doesn't seem like that's in play, because if it is, I'm sure the Giants would do it. There's a feeling around the league that if the Giants received an offer for basically 2 first-round picks, that they would certainly move Dexter Lawrence. But it doesn't even seem that that's going to happen. There's been very little trade interest for Dexter Lawrence. It's just a bad spot because he had a down year last season. I get it. according to PFF, he was still a top 10 player at his position. Whether you believe it or not, he was. He had a half a sack, which not good. He had 9 the year before. But Dexter Lawrence is still one of the best at his position. How the heck are you going to replace that? If you're the New York Giants, how are you expected to replace that? Now you make this massive, massive hole when you already needed a lot to begin with. Now you're going to have this massive hole on defense. And Brian Burns mentioned that he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play this season or any other season without Dexter Lawrence. I mean, of course he should feel that way. But Dexter, apparently he just doesn't want to be with the Giants anymore. He doesn't want to be here. That, as Dunleavy said, well, Schwartz said it, Dunleavy shared it, that $28 million solution is no longer on the table. It's no longer on the table. This just puts the Giants in a really, really bad spot. Listen, you could say, oh, we should just trade him. Just trade him. It's fine. Just trade him. I get it. I understand that way of thinking. I really, really do. But at the end of the day, it's going to create this massive, massive hole on this team. And let's face it, if he doesn't want to be here, it puts you in a weird spot. It puts the organization in a weird spot. Now, can Harbaugh and Dexter sit down and have a heart-to-heart? I mean, maybe. That's why we brought Harbaugh in here to fix this team, to deal with these players in the way that he does. Guys love playing for Harbaugh. They love playing for him. Oh, man. I can't, because I'm not mad that Dexter wants out. It's okay. If you want out, you want out. It's just there hasn't been much trade interest for Lawrence. Right? There hasn't been much trade interest for him. People believe that getting a first rounder is far-fetched for him. And I do understand that because of his age and how much money that you're going to have to pay him. I don't know. I mean, I just thought of this. That 10th pick is going to be a lot of money. So maybe that does make sense, but no, it doesn't make sense. If you're Cincinnati, why bid against yourself? Why would you do that? You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. This whole thing is a bunch of crap, man. It stinks. This stinks. This is terrible. Dexter Lawrence does not want to be a Giant anymore. His time with the Giants is over. Ryan Dunleavy shared that on X. But it was reported by Paul Schwartz of the New York Post. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.